Well, it's Gordon in the morning, running a little late today. After a brief hiatus, we are back. And today, our topic is Motivational Monday. And we are experiencing a little technical issue. So I end up having to use different camera, different microphone. So bear with me a little bit if you don't mind. And we'll get this back on track tomorrow. But you know what? Talking about motivation, motivation is a decision and it is not a personality trait. And our topic today is Motivation Monday, Fuel the Fire, Own the Day. And first thing I can think of is why am I doing this today if I'm having technical issues? Because I said I was going to do it every day. And I did take a little hiatus while I was traveling last week because the schedules got in the way and other things. But I am back. I'm going to be doing this for the foreseeable future because I said at the beginning of the year, I'm going to do this every weekday. And I am trying to be a man of my word, a keeper of my own truth. So there's that. So let us jump into it. I'm not going to do all of the technical bells and whistles today. I just want to share with you a few thoughts about motivation. I do have a famous quote, a quote from Franklin Delano Roosevelt. He said, "The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today." The only limit to our realization of tomorrow will be our doubts of today. Roosevelt was the 32nd president of the United States, led the country through the Great Depression and World War II, and this is a reminder that internal hesitation is often our greatest obstacle. That self-doubt, that concern about what are people going to think of me, that imposter syndrome, all of those things are the things that can get in the way of you achieving what really matters to you and what can really make a difference in the world. So let's put that stuff aside and stay motivated to do our best, to do our work, to be our best selves. Motivation, as I said, is a daily decision. It is not a personality trait. So we're going to reframe motivation as a muscle that you choose to flex, not a mood that you hope shows up. You don't have to wait to feel motivated. You take action and the energy will follow. So show up and start doing the work, and the work will start doing you at the same time. That's the message. So, it only takes a little bit of forward motion to get a little momentum going, and that snowballs and continues to grow. And that micro momentum can eventually create massive results. Tiny, consistent wins are the things that move mountains. They start with one small action. The snowball rolls downhill, picks up steam, picks up speed, picks up more snow, more mass. And before too long, you've got a real force to be contended with. So start with one small action this morning that align with your biggest goal. Let that snowball carry you through the day. All right. Self-doubt, that is a big signal. It is not a stop sign, though. You will receive, though, you will have the self-doubt. You will experience concern about what are people going to think of me? Am I really qualified? All those kinds of things. They will show up, especially on Mondays when you've had a little time off to relax or whatever. It's not weakness. It's an invitation to build resilience. So learn to recognize it as the startup, as the fuel for your courage. It's not the end of your ambition. It's the beginning. Take that self-doubt and prove to yourself that it's not accurate, right? So own your mornings, own your impact. Set that tone early with a morning routine. Do a mindset reset, intentional planning. These things don't just help. They create the space where your genius will do its best work. So let's do an affirmation here. Today's affirmation: I am more powerful than my doubts, and I choose action over hesitation. Say it again. I am more powerful than my doubts, and I choose action over hesitation. I am more powerful than my doubts, and I choose action over hesitation. Pretty powerful stuff. So get on it. Get on it. Write that down. Repeat it. Post it on your mirror or on your computer or wherever, and make sure you see it often. Repeat it throughout the day. I am more powerful than my doubts, and I choose action over hesitation. That's because when you set that tone, that intention in your mind, that mindset reset, That's what creates that space so you can do your best work. So, hey, listen, I am going to call it a day for this already, but hey, if you are a documentary filmmaker, I'm going to be presenting a webinar session this Thursday. It might just be right for you. It's called The Legal Do's and Don'ts for Documentary Filmmaking. And you can learn more and register over at gpf.link. That's my initials, Gordon P. Firemark, gpf.link/documentary. gpf.link/documentary. One more time. Do's and don'ts for documentary filmmaking. The legal do's and don'ts. Over at gpf.link/documentary. Hope you'll join me for that, and I will see you again tomorrow, Tuesday, for another episode of Gordon in the Morning. Have a great day. I'll see you real soon.